Welcome student. We started the second chapter, that is the systematic of living organism. In that we discuss about kingdom Protista. Previous lecture we discuss about kingdom Protista. In that is the plant like Protista, animal like Protista. Today we discuss about remaining part of kingdom Protista. But previous, that is the kingdom Protista is the unicellular, eukaryotic, mostly aquatic, that is unicellular, that is made up of one cell, eukaryotic, that is the pre or well developed nucleus, the cell organelles are well developed, and mostly aquatic म्हणजे पाण्यामध्ये आढळून येणारे. अशा प्रकारचा हा जो प्रोटिस्ट वर्ग आहे, which is the link of animal, plant and fungi. That is the plant like Protista, animal like Protista, fungi like Protista. If you like and understand my lecture, you subscribe my channel. त्यामुळे काय होईल, तुम्हाला जी लिंक मी पाठवत आहे ती वेळच्या वेळी मिळेल. Today we discuss about the kingdom, that is the Protista. In that dinoflagellate, that is the third Protista, that is the dinoflagellate. Previous lecture plant like Protista, animal like Protista, and today that is the third, which is the dinoflagellate. In that dino means die, that is the two. Flagellate means flagella, दोन flagella असणारे, that is the dinoflagellate. And that is dinoflagellate, that is the transverse and longitudinal, that is the two flagella are present, but one are transversely and second are longitudinally arranged. This is the flagellar poor, and two flagella are present. This is the one flagella, this is the second flagella. This is the transversely arranged adva, and this is the longitudinally arranged, that is the ubha. अशा प्रकारचे हे दोन flagella आहेत. That's why dinoflagellate. Longitudinally, which is long flagella, and transversely small flagella are present. That is the dino. Flagella वरूनच ह्या dinoflagellate चे नाव पडलेलं आहे. That is the dinoflagellate Protista. Unicellular Protista. That is eukaryotic Protista, and that is the aquatic Protista. This is the dinoflagellate. Then aquatic, that is the पाण्यात आढळणारे and mostly marine Protista. Mostly marine म्हणजे समुद्राच्या पाण्यात आढळणारे जास्तीत जास्त, and as well as that is the fresh water also here. That is the aquatic. Cell wall, which is the cellulosic stiff plate. Cell wall which is made up of the stiff plate, that is the tug plate. Tug plate नी cellulosic plate असतात आणि त्याने काय झालेले आहे, त्याची cell wall बनलेली आहे. And pairs of flagella are present. We see here, that is the two flagella are present. That means pairs of flagella are present. That means diflagellate or diflagella are present here. And photosynthetic pigments are present in this. That is the dinoflagellate. That is the photosynthetic Protista. त्याला photosynthetic Protista म्हणतात. Because in the presence of light, in the presence of photons, it makes its own food material. ते स्वतःचं अन्न स्वतः तयार करतात. That's why it is called the photosynthetic Protista. And why it is called the photosynthetic Protista? Because of photosynthetic pigments are present. Photosynthetic pigments जे आहेत ते ह्याच्यामध्ये प्रेझेंट आहेत. आणि कुठले कुठले प्रकारचे photosynthetic प्रेझेंट आहेत? That is the yellow, green, brown, blue, as well as red also. These yellow pigment are present, green pigment are present, brown pigment are present. That is the blue pigment are present, and red pigments are present. One of the example of the red pigments dinoflagellate, that is the goniolax. One of the example, that is the goniolax example which cause the red tide. म्हणजे समुद्राचा जो सरफेस आहे, that is the surface of that is the surface of sea. काय होतंय सरफेस मध्ये? जी फ्लोटिंग गॉनियोलॅक्स आहे, समुद्राच्या सरफेसवर तरंगणारे जे आहेत, that is surface of sea which is excessive growth of goniolacs. त्या गॉनियोलॅक्सची समुद्राच्या सरफेसवर काय होते? भरपूर प्रमाणामध्ये वाढ होते आणि समुद्राची जे सरफेस आहे तो रेड कलरचा दिसतो, म्हणजे अख्खा समुद्र लाल रंगाचा अशा प्रकारचा हा गॉनियोलॅक्स आहे, ज्याच्यामध्ये रेड पिगमेंट प्रेझेंट आहे आणि ज्याच्यामुळे which cause the red tide. You remember always that is the red tide, and which is example of the red tide, that is the goniolacs. And this goniolacs which secrete the toxin. हे goniolacs काय करते? टॉक्सिन सिक्रीट करते, विषारी घटक, विषारी द्रव पदार्थ सिक्रीट करते, ज्यामुळे काय होते? which is because of death of sea animals and death of fishes. समुद्रामध्ये असणारे जे इतर प्राणी आहेत, सी एनिमल्स आहेत किंवा मासे आहेत, ते काय होतात? त्यांची त्याच्यामुळे डेथ होते बिकॉज ऑफ द टॉक्सिन. and who secrete the toxin? That is the goniolacs. This is ventral view of the dinoflagellate. हा dinoflagellate हे dorsal view आणि ventral view दोन्हीने दाखवलेला आहे, and this is the ventral view of goniolacs, or this is the ventral view of the dinoflagellate here, that is the flagellal pore, ज्याच्या वरून flagella येतात, that is the flagellal pore. छिद्र जे आहे याच्यातून flagella येतात, flagellal pore, that is the apical horn like structure here. शिंगासारखं स्ट्रक्चर आहे, that is the apical, कारण हे वरच्या साइडला आहे. then epitheca, वरचा जो भाग आहे that is the epitheca, खालचा जो भाग आहे that is the hypotheca. then this is the flagella, this is the ventral view. पुढून जर dinoflagellate बघितलं तर अशा प्रकारचं दिसतं, आणि dorsal पाठीमागच्या बाजूनच बघितलं तर प्लेट लाइक स्ट्रक्चर असल्यासारखं दिसतं. this is the dinoflagellate. then we see the next fungi like protista. fungi like protista, the next type of the protista, that is the fungi like protista. in that fungi like protista, which is also called the slime mold, this is the group of the slime mold, and which is also called myxomycetes. the myxomycetes, that is the phylum. in that phylum, that is the slime molds and fungi like protista are present, which is the saprophytic, which is these organisms which are nutrition, or these organisms which are feeding on the decaying material. हे ऑर्गॅनिझम जे आहेत ते कुचक्यासारख्या अन्नावर काय करतात? जगतात. that is the saprophytic in nature. these organisms saprophytic in nature. fungi like protista also called the slime mold, which is also called ponds, lakes, which is चांगल्या पाण्यामध्ये किंवा गोड्या पाण्यामध्ये प्रेझेंट असतात. पॉन्ड्स मध्ये, डबक्यामध्ये किंवा तळ्यांमध्ये, सरोवरांमध्ये हे युग्लिनाइड्स आढळतात. आणि these are the link between animals and plants. These are the link between animals and plants. And why the link between animals and plants? Because their modes of nutrition, that is the mixotropic modes of nutrition. Mixotropic modes of nutrition म्हणजे ऑटोट्रॉपिक as well as heterotropic. ऑटोट्रॉपिक म्हणजे स्वतः अन्न तयार करणारे, as well as heterotropic दुसऱ्यावर अवलंबून असणारे. अशा प्रकारचं दोन्ही प्रकारचं मोड्स ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन असतं. That's why mixotropic modes of nutrition. Mixotropic modes of nutrition, that is the link between plant and animals. It is look like a, behave like a plant as well as animals. And